he's also a little bummed. I think that's what it next couple weeks, we have to help him navigate through the changes of school. Um, and I keep telling him he's gonna make great new friends. He's very social. He makes friends easily. He talks to pretty much anybody and everybody, which was like me. And so, because he's asked his best friends, "Hey, what's your schedule looking like?" And they're not matching up. Right now, they're not matching up.
Hi everyone, I'm Lexie Callies. Do you feel the squeeze of caring for an elderly loved one and school-aged children? Then welcome to the Sandwich Stories. Let's dig in.
Hi, everybody. It's like with sandwich stories. I hope you're having a really great week. I'm on vacation. You can't tell because I did spend a week at the beach, and I also it's something a family and I do every single year. We for 12 years on the same location, um, which is not something I grew up with. That's the thing, is that my mother always said the world is so vast, there's so many places to go. Why go to the same place over and over and over again? My husband and I travel around the world. You know, last we went to Egypt for a week over New Year. So we do travel. We like to go to the same location for each. So um, it's really sad. And that's kind of what I wanted to get into. My son didn't have the want or the urge to build a sandcastle this year. You know, he's 14, so 12 years he's been building sandcastles with my husband, and my husband actually loves to build sandcastles. I do not. I don't love sand. I don't like being sitting in sand. I like my beach chair and my umbrella. Um, the sand is not. So I was never the mom who was, oh, lay me down and you can bury me. That was not a thing. And my husband would do it. So he's the fun one. Um, but you know, on his porch, and he wanted to lay out and try to tan, which by the way, this is not going to happen. My son he's green, blonde hair, very tan is not going to really. But if that makes him happy, so and that's what I said. He's 14, he's going into literally a week. So a week from today, he will start in high school. He'll be getting all the emails. He's going to fish camp on Friday, like go around the school, know where all his classes are with his schedule, meet his all of his teachers. Um, I started getting emails from his swim coach because, like I've said before, he made varsity swims. So I had to order his suit. I had to order his caps. Um, the coach provided the suit and the bags for his school, so I didn't order that. But swim team is in some ways the less expensive sport in the group, but it's still expensive. You know, 2 weeks in a swimsuit, that's not very expensive. So it adds up. But anyway, so it's these changes are coming. And that's mom. I'm happy for my son. I want him to grow. I want him to get older. I want him to become more responsible. All to be able to send him on his way when he does graduate high school. We have him home for 4 years until he goes off to college. This will always be his home. We are not the kind of people who will say, "Okay, you're 18, off you go. Go find your own place." No, we would never let that happen. I keep telling my son that we keep waiting for one of the neighbors to go put their house on the market so we can buy it. So he can live on our street forever. He right now doesn't have that idea, but he will. Yeah, so he's gonna be in high school, and it's amazing to me because he's just he is a good boy. Does he drive me nuts sometimes? Yes. Is he a teenager? Yes. So that's what they do. That's their job. They're pushing us away so that they can gain their independence. I know the developmental and the psychological reason behind the annoyance. Um, doesn't make it any easier. And of course, I get it a little more than my husband, but he also is in the office all the time. When our son is home in the summertime, who gets the brunt of it? Me. Who has to be the enforcer? Me. So I'm not always the fun one. Um, but I took him out shopping yesterday. That was kind of fun. He is not the kid that wants to go to the mall. He does not like clothes. He actually likes to go to the thrift store. He likes to go to the Salvation Army. So we went to two different, um, like a Goodwill and then a place called Thrift Giant. We went there to try to find a few things. It was kind of hit or miss, so we found a few things. And I'm happy with that because I've kind of started teaching them what to look for in garments that are older so that they are 100% cotton, that they're better quality made. Also, he's recycling. He's not buying in fast fashion. He's not um he bought one shirt that was made by Nike. We are not a Nike family. We don't live by Nike. Um, it was for a shirt from my husband's alma mater. So we bought the TCU shirt and it's Nike swoosh on it, which I didn't love. But somebody already paid Nike and now my son is wearing it. So it's the money my son is paying for is going to charity. So yeah, it's just been this next week is going to be tough, I think. And I think there's a lot of other moms that I'm friends with, and it's going to be tough. Um, I know I have friends who have had children who've already gone through it, who graduated this past May and are going off to college, and they're starting a new chapter, right? So one of my best friends, she has a son going off to college for the first time. So she is a freshman in college, and she is a freshman in high school. And I'm ready for high school. I will see how I feel in 4 years. I will be probably right on, but I just both. I love her to death, and I don't know how she does it. She's a very caring, loving, wonderful person, and it's gonna be hard for her. Not for the freshman going to high school, not freshman for college. He's moving out of state. He's going drivable distance, but still a full day's drive. And so, but she's happy for him and proud of him. He got into a really good school and a really good program, so she's happy with that. And so I am happy for her. But we are all having changes. All the moms, I don't know what we're going to do. We will get through it. We will get through our children moving on and moving up. Um, and I think that's what it is. You have to have your friends to help support you, right? So Um, I'm happy that Shelby's going off to off to college. No, not yet. Off to high school. He was ready to go to high school back in February. He asked me after the winter break. He's like, so can I just skip the rest of eighth grade and just move on to high school? I'm done. And unfortunately, he could not. But I think he's also a little bummed. I think that's what it. Next couple weeks, we have to help him navigate through the changes of school. Um, and I keep telling him he's gonna make great new friends. He's very social. He makes friends easily. He talks to pretty much anybody and everybody, which was like me. And so, because he's asked his best friends, "Hey, what's your schedule looking like?" And they're not matching up. Right now, they're not matching up. Fish camp, like I said, is Friday. Maybe he will see other friends he hasn't seen in a while. Maybe they will be able to match up and have classes together or lunch together. Um, he's the only one of his friends um, came from his program in his gifted talent program. He's the only one that's on swim team. He's not doing band. Many of his friends are moving on to doing band, so that changes things. He's doing Spanish 3. All of his friends are either just doing Spanish 1 or maybe moving on to Spanish 2. So he's the only one doing advanced Spanish 3. So I told him, I was like, this is his opportunity to make friends with upperclassmen. So that's always good. I mean, we've all been there. Having a or two that's a sophomore, junior, even a senior, those are always people to have in your back in your corner in your back pocket. Um, and then so far, I think he's the only person he's friends, that he knows that none of his friends are doing intro to ag mechanics, which is kind of like the building mechanics. In a different class. He wanted to take that, but you can't do the two together. There's not a so he's gonna navigate with friends. Maybe not all new friends, but he's gonna have to navigate classes with people he might not know. I think this is a great opportunity. That's what I keep. It's like high school is a great opportunity to maybe tweak yourself. There was something that you didn't love about yourself when you were or in middle school. You learn older, so you change of that. You don't change exactly who you are, but you change a few things, and you're open to make new friends that you wouldn't have made another way. I mean, it's all about growth, and so I think he's just a little apprehensive, which makes my husband apprehensive. Um, so I have to be the one that cheers them on, say fine, and mother always knows. Mother is always right. Um, so always we just encourage and what you're great. You're going to make new friends, and you will forget about the worries. But mothers are, moms are, we all are. So you like, which we took all those moms out there are sandwiched and are moving on, making transitions with their children and still caring for their elderly loved ones. We all support each other. I support you, and you, I know out there, support me, and we will all get through this, and we will get to the other side, and everything will be great. So that's the song of the week. Last night, my husband and I was very excited. Went to a concert. I got super cheap tickets, $30 tickets to go the I remember the name of it, like 30 years of experience, something to that effect. But it was Lisa Loeb, who I love to know, and Gavin DeGraw and OAR. Gavin DeGraw, I think, husband knows Gavin DeGraw. He knows Lisa Loeb is powerful, so I was very excited to see her. And then OAR is okay. It's not my jam, but they're fine. So I said I bought tickets. I literally just wanted to see Lisa. She was opening at 6:30, which was great. She only did a 30-minute set. And then after she does her set, she says, I'll be up in the front to sign merch. Photos. So I got to meet and have my photo taken with Lisa, who is actually a native guest. And she signed a few things. It was really great. I was so excited. I saw her 2 weeks ago at a festival my husband and I to, which is put on by OAR. So that's I don't I see them in September. My husband and I go to the same festival every year. So, but I saw her 2 years ago at which is called last night, and that woman does not age. She looks the same 30 years later. Ugh, the genes. Anyway, so with that said, long story short, um, this week's song is by Loeb. You know, if you grew up in the 90s, you heard it. If you saw the movie Reality Bites, you heard it. As she said, it's the song that her on the back. So again, it is Stay by Lisa Loeb. I hope you all have a really great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Sandwich Stories. I really hope you learned some new things and enjoyed it. If you did, tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your dad, tell everybody you know to also listen. Maybe they'll learn some new things, how to help each other out, and find us at Sandwich Stories Podcast. Thanks so much.